Come on high ground again.
20 minutes later.
They cannot breach our high ground. They just can't,
Aren't they going to?
They are.
Welcome to Time Lapse, a series where I get to revisit some iconic games from Team Liquid's players' career histories. And for this case, caster history as well, because I've got Blitz and I've got Zai here as we revisit one of my all-time favorite games, possibly my all-time favorite game ever.
eHome versus Evil Geniuses. Game 1.
Fond memories from me. I'll give you some stats, Zai, in case your memory may not be 100% refreshed. August 11th, 2016, TI6, 6.88B, so still pre-7.0 Dota.
Yeah.
Most contested heroes at this TI, ET, Mirana, Batrider, Drow Ranger, Io, and Shadow Demon.
Yeah, because I remember the Mirana was the super strong agonist one that just one-shot everything. So I was playing it.
Yeah.
And ET, yeah, I remember playing a lot of ET. And I think in this game as well, it was like Axe E-Blade was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, as we'll see later on, Dagon as well.
Dagons as well.
You guys got your hands on like some pretty top-tier heroes for the patch.
Yeah, I think the only awkward part was in this draft, we ended up first like picking this Axe pretty early because I think we like it against Jug, maybe. Because I don't think Axe was amazing either in this patch. I think it was just like a response to Jug. But it ended up getting pretty sketchy because at some point in this draft, we kind of like had to switch it up. So Fear ends up playing this Axe, which I don't think he's ever played, before. And he kind of got shafted into playing offlane this game. And I remember the start of this game, it's like me and Fear in the offlane. we're getting smashed because they like this Warlock Timbersaw lane, safe lane.
The plan was, okay, Universe faces Void, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so essentially Universe is playing, I think he's in the safe lane. He's essentially playing carry this game. And Fear is just, you'll see. His game is not the best.
I remember that Artur also asked you to join Secret at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You had to choose between EG and Secret, but you ended up going with
With EG.
EG.
Yeah.
Was it just because it seemed like less of a shit show?
I mean, no, I think at the time both teams were
Yes.
essentially shit shows. I don't know, it seemed more appropriate.
Mm-hmm. It was the right choice.
Yeah.
You guys got like 4th in this one, right?
Third.
3rd.
Yeah.
And Secret got like dead last or something.
Yeah, they did.
Run it, guys.
I do not remember this part. My God, this was Iron Talon
Yeah.
times.
Yes.
Iron
Yeah,
Talon
I'm looking at
times.
this dude. It's like they have an offlane over. Like this guy is literally just jungling. And then on top lane, it was like this lane was impossible for us. They they did this thing later on where like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to mess up his jungling. I think I just end up feeding here. Don't have to
do.
watch this part. We can skip.
Oh
this
no,
one.
we can watch it, don't worry.
I remember this one too.
I also remember this.
I'm pretty sure I flamed you in the cast.
Of course. I just ran in and fed. They're jungling Beastmaster.
That must be such a nice bonus for him. Instead of farming neutrals, he just farms Zai and EG, not off to the start that they wanted.
I mean, you guys are good comeback heroes, though. I feel like that was like the TI meta back then. It's like you just pick big team fight, and at some point you're gonna win some high ground thing.
I mean, it was always, I think, the EG way of playing, especially TS. I mean, even TA4 playing with EG, like, we were picking, like, Tidehunter Enigma first two, or
Yeah.
Brewmaster.
I remember
Tide.
Bulba said something like, the principle is it should be hard for them to go high ground, or they should be afraid, so you always have like a way back into this game. That was like what he told me about their TI5 run anyways. So you pick some Enigmas, some Earthshakers, just some dudes that people don't really want to fight into, and then you get nervous.
But then why not also layer like a hard carry onto that if you are planning on making it hard to breach high ground?
Thing is, Universe Faceless Void is
Yeah.
it's the hardest to carry out.
Wait, okay, so can you do some myth busting here? Did he eventually come to hate playing Faceless Void? Because that's what the rumor is.
I don't know about Void. Maybe, because I
It
think
was Void and Darkseer, I think
yeah,
he came.
I think Darkseer he didn't enjoy playing, but we
Okay.
like won every game when it was Darkseer. It was just like, yeah, he wasn't super into it, I think, but it worked out for us. I think Void was like always good, but I think Void offlane was also just not very good for
It was like only good for you guys.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
were the only team that made it work.
pretty much. Looking at this game though, there's no way we can win this game.
Yeah.
if this was like, modern Dota,
Of course.
we already lost.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Because people are better, or
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just harder to come back into the game when you get behind early.
People play faster now.
Yeah.
And Roche is like 10 times more impactful because
true.
it drops so much more than it used to. It's like now you get an Ags. If you're behind, your 5 support has the same net worth as their mid
Yeah.
at some point in the game. And if he's like some Abaddon, the game is just over. How do you feel at this point in the game back then? I mean, you're still playing it out, right? Because it's game 1 of lower bracket.
Of course. It's 7 minutes in, yeah.
But you probably feel pretty shit.
I mean, my game is pretty rough, yeah. Because, first of all, I don't think I played SD, but like, I probably didn't play that much this tournament. I feel like I played ET all the time. And I can't remember what else I played. But,
we can have a stat pop up on what you played.
yeah. But I think ET was up there. I think we had a lot of success with that hero. But
Or
yeah,
Fear.
I mean, our game was just like so rough, and like this Axe has just no game whatsoever.
Also, you were saying this Jug was on crack this game, but you definitely
Ooh.
made some moves. You died to a boar level 1, brother.
Slowed down by the boar, has another poison. It's up to 3 stacks, but doesn't look like it's going to be enough. A second kill.
I did. Boars are so bad now, early on. If I ran into a boar in this patch, I wouldn't die.
Back then it was acceptable.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit too far there from Old Chicken. Going to be pulled back in. Doesn't nail the ice blast, though.
Like, it was
Old
not,
Chicken will
I think you guys
eventually
killed him
go
twice
down.
here, no?
That's Aegis, though. He's going to come back up.
Chrono's up.
Yeah, I remember this.
Easy.
The moment he shows up, now the Warlock drops the golem onto PPD.
I was really confused at that.
My boy, Old Chicken.
Now the call! Fear! He stops it right in the tracks! They're gonna be able to take down two!
That was a sick call. Though.
No
Oh,
fear.
Peter, you are so dead.
Initiated on and left for dead as Ice is Ice just
What's the score? Like 1 and 6 or something? Easy TP.
Hold on, dude. That was your first good move this game. But now you're last.
Not my last.
So then after that failed high ground push, are you guys like, oh wait, we might actually have a chance in this game?
I mean, I think we definitely found our groove now, because now we actually have kind of tools to kill them. And we're getting called a lot, but I think when we do have our spells, like, heroes die. Especially with the Jug having the game he has, which is not a good one. Our scaling is it's pretty nice in this game. We kind of just have to survive and stall.
It's a pretty hard Jug game, though.
Yeah. I mean, it was, first picked
Yeah.
for some reason.
Was PPD always like the in-game leader making calls, or would it like trade off depending on what stage of the game you were at?
I think he was very on top of it.
Chronosphere, but no, the blink away! Old 11 escapes and it's gonna be Lonham caught instead, but they already got
Oh, man.
Minus Jug.
Poor Old Chicken.
That was probably my small call.
Oh, yeah? You're calling it here? This one was you? We say 10Ks, like... Back then, that was it, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what PyCat used to say. The Chinese used to say, like, if you're up 10K, it's time to go in.
Yeah, I mean, probably should have lost when they were hunger the first time.
Yes.
They just messed it up. Easy call. Old man fear.
They're almost gone! Field Scepter and Ice finds himself a moment, but he's still down! He gets the kill on Fear as a rebuttal, but
Man, this was the single leap bottom, too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is his first death? Yeah. He dies there for sure.
Man, that's I didn't even think about that yet, but the fact that he got so much form with a single leap Marana.
Yeah, he really pushed this game. I think Uni dies here, too.
Sure.
It's crazy. You guys were actually somehow, like, back into the game, if not ahead. And then you guys just gave up 5 heroes and a gem.
Start over.
The transition to Dagons. When did the Dagon idea appear?
Yeah.
Sumel just got one because it was just natural item to get.
I think we were stuck in base and we had to buy something. Yeah, I think the way all these fights kind of pan out in this game is like there's like this blink call or there's a chrono and we just have to blast the dude. You know?
Yeah.
They'll have the opportunity to respond. BKB now activated on these last
There's the
battles.
chaotic
Back lines managed to get PBD. The chaotic offering drop, but the Chronosphere controls the whole field.
Unigod.
Unigod.
Unigod. Unigod. Unigod.
As Universe gets one, looks for two.
Chicken's
Old
getting
Chicken,
low.
He's getting low, but BKB and now the spin.
Coming high ground again.
20 minutes later.
They cannot reach our high ground. They just can't, you know.
Aren't they going to?
They are. But they gotta work for it, you know?
Can't give it to him for free.
And now he's just going to keep manting and sending him forward as Fear goes for it.
Yep. Fear's in.
Play, Daggett pop, Old Chicken somehow still alive. It's going to be perched up, slowed down, but it gets the blink away. Now the chaotic offering.
go.
A disruption buys Universe time, but no. Fear eventually will go down. The tier 3s now being
The BKB pop to live.
Does have that buyback available, and he was going for the play where
Yeah, Fear just went in, you know?
Aegis and then use the Chrono as the follow.
You almost got the kill.
Held back and
Dude, the golems are popping off.
Yeah.
close. Oh no, now be another initiation. H&F
Goodbye, Zai.
I disrupt. Hey, for what? I have to die.
to kill anybody significant. They only get Lana in the back lines. Old Chicken dealing with Fear. He popped the blade mail in the BKB and is fighting up against Ice.
You all bought back? Here we go.
Take away the Aegis to the Juggernaut. But round 2, Evil
You're making them
Geniuses
work with it?
now have to
No
deal with
Chrono?
Full HP Juggernaut.
Arrow?
Disruption. Arrow goes down, but the spin was up.
Close.
Chicken. He retreats as Fenrir covers his tracks with the upheaval. Now the call on Ice. Almost gets PPD.
Nice force staff.
Actually gets PPD away. Old Chicken blinks forward. Goes for Zai. The invis might be able to
Oh
save
my god. If he dies there, oh. So brutal.
Oh, no, Sumail, bro.
That's Sumail's fault, not your
That's
fault.
his fault.
They only got one tier 3 after all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, looking back at this game, it was not that bad.
I don't know when Mega Creeps happened, but for some reason I thought you were up against Mega Creeps for like 20
Yeah, a
minutes.
while.
I think maybe simultaneously it's like the fight that lets us run on mid.
I mean, back then too, Megas was like a death sentence. Before this game, you verified with me. No team had ever come back from
I'm
Megas.
fairly sure, but we can verify that with a graphic afterwards.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
It's time to make them work for it again.
Part 3. Don't they get Megas here?
Yeah, maybe.
With just Mirana dead for 30 seconds, I would be surprised.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, she bought back.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Holy shit, he died. He didn't just die. He really died. I mean, the Megas must come soon, right? I remember like you did Tsunami. I thought it
That's
happened
what
like
I'm
20
saying.
minutes
This
ago.
is like a shockingly even game.
Yeah, you guys weren't actually losing. Why did I hype this so much? Like, this was not that good of a game.
All right, let's calm down now.
We're just nostalgia. This is like the Rugrats of Dota games. Just doesn't hold up well.
on by that Chronosphere. He knows how important that chaotic offering double drop is going to be. Fear trying to get
Oh no, Fear.
He's trying so hard.
in his distance. Now the Scythe of Ice. It comes forward on
Wait, not me, not me. Oh,
Get a missile.
Dude, are you gonna ever
Get
use,
Omni slashed.
bro?
help.
What's his positioning?
I don't know.
Yeah, how did you end up there actually?
I'm purging him.
You walk so far forward, my friend.
I got old chickened.
What can you do?
No, you're right. Force stuff used to be so much better.
It was so broken. I mean, because there was also no like nullifiers and all this shit.
being
Like
dealt with now, and now a retreat. Oh, well, theory of
now everybody's got mobility, so everyone just dies.
Oh,
they've got him.
Old Chicken comes back with life number 2, but he already find Ice in the dirt.
They still don't get megas yet. When do they get megas?
I don't know. And when they got Megas, how was the game just not over?
Yeah.
You guys all used buyback too.
Now I'm questioning if I even remember them getting mega creeps.
Was this the first game?
Yeah, I wish I could see your net worth, but
See, they're on mid lane right now.
Yeah, whoever's obs is really
They're missing the real life.
what boss.
Will go for it, but the
See, look at that disrupt.
Unigod.
You finally got one after like
still survives. He's got the Ghost Scepter, and he may be
He doesn't even use his ult because he's like panicking.
Peter.
Jeez, these golems.
Samael almost being beaten to a pulp by those golems will be able to leap himself away.
I think we actually just started losing to these golems. They're way too strong.
Was Fatal Bonds any good back then?
It was pretty good, yeah. It was like there's like this Warlock bottom combo where like you fit him on and like double Stormfall and everyone just dies.
The dash.
That's sweet. That's it.
Goodbye, Sumail. There's just a random item on the ground. That's a cheese. Somebody just dropped a cheese on the ground.
He's being gone on by Old Chicken, but did Old Chicken just overextend himself?
Old chicken, my brother.
See? Try to get me.
For motivate.
For what?
On the retreat, they forced a buyback from Evil Geniuses. Now it is EG's turn.
You hatched your last egg or something.
What?
Isn't that a saying?
You hatched your last egg?
Yeah.
I've not heard that before.
I don't think that's a saying, dude.
Maybe it's a Swedish thing.
Is Sumail the only person with a Dagon still?
Yeah. So all of this must happen much later than we expected. How did you guys lose this game? You guys have so much team fight and damage over them.
Well,
now.
they don't lose the game, but
No,
they
but I just
almost
mean
lose
like,
the
how do
game.
you hypothetically lose this
I
game?
think because of this guy. Like, you know, these games, they're close, but then you just lose every Aegis. It just adds up, you know?
Yeah, we just lost the major like that.
Yeah.
BetBoom took like 45 Aegises in that match. I think we got like 1. So now they realize they messed up by giving the Beastmaster Aegis because nobody wants to go high ground. But you guys decide to leave the base.
And the burst damage is coming.
Easy kill.
Size dead. BKB activated. No!
Oh! Unigod.
I think we had no follow-up for this one.
Yeah, you guys have absolutely no damage. Old 11 took like 45 damage.
Fight. Chaotic offering being dropped down immediately.
Oh my god, Old 11. Hilfa.
But now eventually he goes down. The chaotic offering. Number 2 being dropped on Fear. They take him out the left-hand side. Old 11. He gets hit by an ethereal blade. Dagon as well. Still not enough. Starstorm. They get it. Finally Aegis down. Oh my god. They've got Old Chicken as well. He
Should have
has
given
a
him the
buyback
Aegis.
though. And
He
here
just
comes
died
the
without
second
using
life of
anything.
Old 11. He doesn't have a buyback just yet. Now
Silence Callister, he's coming. He's back.
With the booster travel level 2, they're going on the universe. He's dead. 2 minutes on the clock. Sumail, they need to escape with Sumail. He can't make it though. Down for 2 minutes. He's been forced into a buyback as well. But it's a 4 versus 5, and Fear.
Oh, you just straight up go Dagon 4 after that fight?
For another 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Can't get home just yet.
Because I think no buyback on Void, right? Yeah, no buyback on this guy.
Yeah.
Look
AA
at
buys
those
the
dudes.
Dagons. Okay, so this is when the Dagons come out. You lose a fight and you're like, nice.
Yeah.
Look at Fear. He's just gonna die, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
He's gonna get spotted. He managed to get 2, but already Anonymous jumped
But
forward.
Ogre,
And now
though,
the
look at
initiation from Fear is
Man,
all for naught. Sumail's in the
Fear,
middle,
he's in
3
there.
heroes.
Running interference.
2 heroes down from Evil Geniuses and a 3
That
was crazy by Fear.
Damn, Fear no buyback also.
Yeah, it was a 3v5.
So it's just 3 dudes. And some
A
Dagon.
lot of damage on his side, but eHome just marching down. And EG might just not have the bodies to do this.
The ice blast is
No,
off now. Jump forward,
chicken.
Old Chicken. He goes for side. Hopefully be able to stop that. Pest
How is the Jug doing so little damage to you at 70 minutes?
Goodbye, Old 11.
They take down Old Chicken. The Beastmaster's
And
dead.
the Ice Vortexes too.
Old Chicken still alive though. Juggernaut is good to go. He's going to be able to take that melee Rex range.
Why did I just disrupt the Timber Saw?
I don't know, dude.
Down. Ice blast coming in. This
No.
range rack, that's going to be Megas, and they just killed PPD.
Was there any talk of GGing out at like after the Mega Creeps?
No, I don't.
Here with no buyback, the disruption save from side.
Because it looks pretty bad
I
right
mean,
now.
Fear maybe.
Okay.
But then I think we get this kill on Timber, and he has no buy. So like we're actually holding, and Void is spawning.
Yeah.
So we're still in it.
Keep in mind to the audience, like again, I cannot stress enough. This is 1 of 1 in the beginning of Mega
Mega
Creep
Creep
comebacks
comebacks.
of 6 TIs that we've had so far. I think this is the only one in this one as well. So for 6 TIs, there have been 1. I don't know what the number is in 7. Back then, it was like impossible. It felt like to come back. So at that point, I think you're probably thinking, okay, this game's probably over, but let's just see what happens.
They still have a tier 2 up in the bottom lane, so they can't even things out.
Here's going to come in with the healing salve. They're all in it for this right now.
It was such a sick chant. It was like half
Yeah.
eHome, half USA.
Start coming in as Ice revives. He's gonna
EG, what are they looking for?
Easy disrupt. Easy
Chance
Chrono.
for a second primal roar. He's gonna get blown up inside the chronosphere. He's down.
Oh, this is the sick arrow thing after the.
Oh yes.
Oh
Was this
my
intentional?
god.
Of course it was.
Oh.
But an arrow! Oh my god! Sumail just nailed him, but he still managed to get himself away in the back lines.
This faceless void.
Uni's doing work in the meanwhile.
Just killing everyone.
BKB activated, and now he's gonna run himself away. Universe says
These backlines, Ice,
Oh my god, you just got Harry Pottered.
Which is way too much damage.
Can't believe you guys held 3v5 though. That was hype.
Yeah.
Especially for the time and context.
Yeah.
Now if you look at it, you're like, damn, that was terrible. But could you guys hear the crowd at all?
Yeah, for sure.
It must have been like the base of it. Must have
Yeah,
been
I
like,
mean it was quite loud. But the booths that year were, they were like solid.
also Rapier was like never purchased.
Yeah, it was so hype.
Can they hold EG? Confident they
Can they hold?
coming up as well. The tier 4 is being beaten on. It begins the jump forward. Sumail already going on his Fenrir. No chaotic
My kill.
Dude, you gonna disrupt or like, you want to be useful? You can't even hear Cap actually.
Yeah.
The crowd is so loud.
Game 1, it's over. Evil
The
Genius
dude in the Chen hat.
impossible comeback made possible by EG.
You guys don't even celebrate that much. You're just like, yep, it's another day at the office.
I mean, they must have been exhausted. They just played like an hour and like 10-minute game against Megas.
They managed to hold their
No, that's exhausted as them though.
Yeah.
Do you consider this in your pantheon of all-time games? Just like if you could look on it from the outside looking in?
I mean, just purely off results, yeah. Like now, obviously watching the game again, it's like, am I proud of my performance? I don't know. Bits, you know, some parts maybe I'm proud of, but as a whole, like, yeah, the game is not.
Yeah, but at least you won. Like you played Unreal in that Darkseer game. You know
Yeah.
when I called you like a monster? It was like against like VP, but you ended up losing that game.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you played well. So you'd prefer this.
Yeah, no, I mean, and it's a nice game to remember because I think just like the context and like, I mean, even my emotions about it, or like our emotions about it, like everyone like kind of vividly remembers this game and has fond memories of it. So I think for that, it's one of the good ones. But yeah, as I said, my performance or like the gameplay in general in this game, it wasn't like amazing. It wasn't
You straight
super-
up died to a boar level 1.
but doesn't look like it's going to be enough. A second kill.
I did. Well, it's a strong board though.
I will say that my memory has been fixed because I thought it was like defending against Mega Creeps for 30 minutes.
No, it was like 5
Yeah, it was
seconds.
like 5 minutes.
They got Megas and then they ran it down.
Yeah, exactly. But then I guess like those last like 10 minutes was like the most intense arena experience
Yeah, yeah.
I've ever had.
And I think that's what sells it because it was like so back and forth, and then especially with the two sides of the chanting going on,
Yeah.
it was like this way and then it was this way and it was this way. It was fun.
It was a fun trip down memory lane. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks so much to Liquid and SAP for making it possible.